What's going on, everyone? This is the Untamed podcast. This is episode 8, right?
Episode 8.
My name is John. I'm here with my buddy Juan.
Hello.
And we've
Welcome
got Julia
to our
here.
ASMR video. We're going to start that. Yeah, just like that.
We're eating Starburst.
That gets me going.
These are the, what are they called? Dual something? Duos?
Duo. D-U-O.
This one's pretty good.
D-U-O-S.
Those are the strawberry strawberry watermelon.
It makes me mad. I just told you this, but it makes me mad that there's only 2 different flavors in that whole entire pack.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, normally we give you 4, but, put those 2 together and that's it.
Well, no, there's only orange in there.
I don't think there's... Well, this one is blue raspberry and lemonade. I've never seen...
You've never seen an orange Starburst?
No, I just said this is blue raspberry and lemonade. I've never seen a blue raspberry or a lemonade.
The yellow and... I don't know.
Yellow and blue.
I don't work at Starburst.
Maybe you should, and you can give me some fucking answers.
Give some better, some more flavor options.
Yeah, please. Please.
Well, Juan, what's today? This is July 14th.
Is it?
Yep.
Yes.
It's Sunday. This will make sense because last week was 7 on the 7th.
At 7.
At 7. So this will be 8 at 14.
So we're going to start this podcast at 14 minutes. We're going to delete all this.
All this up to the 14th minute?
Mm-hmm. We're going to play the intro and then wait
till... going to be real confused.
It's going to be like quiet, dead silence. Or no, it's actually going to be like background music of us, not music, background noise of us just like...
We'll just turn the volume down
going
real
about
low.
Our day. You know what I mean?
Okay,
we don't know the microphones are on for 14 minutes and then we'll be like, oh, is that...
I guess we should...
Are we rolling right now? Are we rolling?
Are we rolling?
Rolling. Let's go.
Word. Well, what did you do this week between last Sunday and this Sunday? I know we did some shit, but other than that,
okay.
Anything interesting?
So Monday and Tuesday,
Are you working on that wedding?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeesh.
I edited. Almost done.
Nice.
But I still can't get myself to just sit down
and finish it.
You know what I mean? Oh, you hit me up to do that thing on Thursday, which we will talk about. Wednesday, I did my karate class. Oh, actually, speaking of, I had one of my students this weekend go to nationals.
Nice, hell yeah.
I couldn't go, but only because they have to pay us instructors to go, and they were only they
didn't want to pay you?
They were only having a limited amount of instructors go. It was in Ohio.
Nice.
So I had one student go. My dad had some students go. And I got a text message yesterday yesterday from from that kid's parent, and was like, hey, he got first place in the event. So
hell yeah, that's awesome.
In the picture, and I'm looking at the picture, it's funny because he's on top, holding his trophy. And then on the second place stand is my dad's student.
Nice.
And then on the third place stand was somebody else.
Some random.
But it was cool because it was
that is cool.
Remember I told you the Tucson karate classes are smaller. There's so many instructors in Phoenix. And 4 or 5 of us in Tucson, and then
it's cool to see your students go far. I feel like that's a little bit of validation for you too. It's being it shows that what you're doing is actually working.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
and then I was like, to my dad.
Yeah,
dude, I was like, fuck you, Dad. I got it.
I'm a better teacher.
Obviously, no. I wouldn't say that at all. My dad. Honestly, okay, so he brought me through all the ranks, and then he brought me all the way to the national and international level in Taekwondo. Same thing with my sister. I call her my sister, but she's not really my sister. Same thing. We were together all the way into secondary black belt, and then all the way to nationals, all the way to freaking like U.S. Opens and all this shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, my dad still produced teams that went all the way to nationals every single year, that placed at nationals and all this stuff. And I was like, no, there's no way. It's good to follow in his footsteps, but there's no way. I will never say, that I'm better than him. It's kind of cool to kind of yank his chain, though.
But, that's my point.
My dad was actually offered a job at the Olympic Training Center to go be a coach there a long time ago.
That's crazy shit.
But he didn't take it. I'm sorry.
Sorry, my mic is...
I didn't mean to kick you. I kicked her this time instead of John.
Yeah, I've learned to keep my feet clear of you.
So yeah, that's pretty much all I did. Like I just edited and worked and did that project that we worked on together.
Yeah, that was a fun project.
And that was a last minute project.
It was super last minute.
I thought was pretty cool. Like it was.
I thought it was cool how what we were able to create out of the
that's what
super
I mean.
last minute.
What we were able to do with what we had.
When they came to me about it, I was for me, it was kind of just like, oh, like this is gonna be a good like test of how good I can do shit real quick. Like, so I thought it was really cool. It was
kind of cool to like have us kind of in the same room, doing what we are good at. Together,
and especially like we were working for the same project but doing something completely different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
and it all came together. And it
was cool.
Worked out.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't follow us on social media, which you should, but this band I'm working with, Minutes to Midnight, entered a recent like challenge thing on YouTube. So the band Killswitch Engage, if you guys are metal fans out there, pretty prominent band. They released some chords for the chorus of a song, and basically like issued a challenge for guitar players and stuff to play it and submit it and see how they play it compared to how Killswitch plays it. And then Minutes to Midnight was like, well, let's go above and beyond and let's write our own song around this chorus or whatever. So they had hit me up maybe like a couple days, if even, before I hit you up. So we had like a week and a half to work on it, if even that much. And then you and I worked just one day, basically all day. So we did video and audio and recording and everything, and they submitted on YouTube.
And I hadn't done video in like so long, dude. I was almost like kind of scared, but not really scared, because it wasn't like that kind of like environment to where there was like too much pressure.
Right.
But I mean, there still was kind of,
Well, and it's like it was a little more simple than doing like a crazy full on like production music video. Like this was a playthrough video almost, you know. So I feel like it's a little less heat on you, for something like that, because you don't have to get all the like. I mean, I don't know exactly how it works for video, but like getting crazy filtering on stuff and like making sure you have special effects that are working or whatever the fuck, like it was pretty just simple project, but very quick.
Also, I was under the impression that you guys had until Friday at midnight, like Friday night.
So here's the thing. He texted me when they submitted it, and then they got an email saying that it was submitted, and it said that there was 12 hours remaining in the, or whatever, 20 hours remaining in the contest, which means that they did have until Friday at midnight. What? I know. And I was like, what the fuck? And then he's like, yeah, I'm sorry. They thought that it ended Thursday at midnight and ended Friday at midnight. And I was just like, God, fuck.
You know what? I don't know if that's what you told me or if that's just what I assumed. Because you said by the 12th. And normally you have all of the 12
on that day,
on that day, because I've done contests like that before. You know what I mean? Like, and you usually have all day until midnight, until the 12th is over. To submit. That's
so they assumed Thursday night when the 12th got, when the 12th hit. But
that is
either way, it got submitted.
Well,
and it got done.
Glad it worked out.
Yeah. Just put a little extra heat on us, but we got it done, so. It was cool, though, so if you're interested, go watch that. It's on their YouTube channel and shit.
Minutes to Midnight.
Yeah. That was a fun project.
Engaged.
They
to
also
kill switch.
just released a new single that they produced here,
Mhm.
and I produced "Crown Fit for a King." It's the last single that they're putting out on their for their new upcoming full length album that we did.
Yeah.
So that got released on the 12th as well.
You know, like John, I'm totally down to like do shit like that again.
Yeah, hell
Mhm.
yeah,
If you want.
yeah.
I liked working with you. I liked
Well, thanks.
seeing your process.
Mhm.
I liked also kind of taking something that's I guess kind of boring. You know what I mean? And like being creative with the shots and making the shots look as good as they can be
Mhm.
for what we had.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean? One of the shots we went outside
yeah. I never even saw that footage because it didn't make it to the video, but I never
because
even
it
saw
was
it.
bad. Do you remember what I told him when we were eating lunch? I was like, "Hey, I was like, we might want to do his shots again because
Yeah.
I don't
Trust
like-
them.
I
Yeah.
don't like them at all.
Yeah,
At all.
yeah. I never even saw them. So
Well,
and that was the weird but cool thing was that it was when we were working in the same environment, doing completely different things. It was
Mhm.
like, I had to get bass stuff done and had to get vocal stuff done and just random like editing stuff. And like
Mhm.
you were out like shooting outside and I was in here reamping bass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then like there was parts of my process that you didn't even get to see, parts of your process I didn't get to see. And like that shot, for an example, is something that, I knew existed, never saw it. It didn't make
Yeah.
the final cut. I'm cool with it.
There was a lot of stuff that I told him to because I didn't edit it.
yeah, Jameson.
Jameson did,
Yeah.
which took a lot of shit off of my back because I got off of work. I came here. I was here all day, and then I had to go straight
Go
back to work.
yeah.
So there was no way I was going to be
Well,
able
we
to
were working
finish.
for like 9 hours or something that
Yeah.
day. So
But anyways, I told him I was like, look, some of these things, they're not going to be usable.
mhm.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I tried
yeah.
one of them. I tried to do like a handheld thing,
Uh-huh.
but I was like, I'm just gonna be honest here.
Don't use it.
You asked me to do this. I did it.
Yeah,
You're probably not gonna use
Probably
it.
not
I'm
gonna-
just
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
tell you right now. You're probably
I feel
not
ya.
gonna like it.
And I feel like that's the nature with a super last minute project like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah.
had, so the drums in there are programmed drums that originally Jameson MIDI'd out, and then I took the MIDI and then went through and sample replaced a bunch of stuff and
Yeah.
had to I tried my best to make them sound as real as I could,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just to that point where it was like, we just don't have the time to mic up a drum
Right.
kit, record
Right.
drums, and get it fully done within the next 6 hours, and also do reamp the bass guitar through the amp,
Yeah.
also get all the vocal takes that we need, and get it all edited and then submit it, and
Mhm.
uploaded.
Yeah.
There just wasn't that kind of time, so I was like, we have to work with what we've got right now, and this is what we have,
Right.
and we got to run with it.
And we did.
Yeah, I think it came out good. I'm excited for it.
I am too.
Pretty proud of it.
I mean, I hope they make it. I hope they.
Yeah, I can at
they
least get
win.
something from it. Yeah.
Because from
Yeah.
what I heard, I guess the only kind of things submitted were like
Just people playing guitar.
people
Yeah.
just playing with their like phones.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that are pretty solid. I don't think anyone wrote full song with vocals and everything in it, but there were a couple of really solid players and stuff. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see what what comes of it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Sir.
Yeah, I started another project this week too.
Mm-hmm.
Started another. He's the keyboardist for ZC Keeley. He's doing
Okay.
some solo work. So I started a new song for him.
So like, are they all like reggae scene type of deals going on here? Because a lot of shit that I've seen.
Not all of it, no.
Well, I'm just saying. It's
Yeah.
just a question.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't have to get offended.
Not
John.
offended. No, obviously DF kind of is. We're kind of doing some different shit with this new EP, so we're gonna see how that goes. Josh and ZC Keeley are reggae. I've got Minutes to Midnight, obviously, which is more rock metal stuff. I've got a guy named The Philosopher, who is a full length rap album that I'm editing currently. I've got Illicit, I'm doing drums for. They're a metal band from Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Sworn Apart is a band from Tucson or Phoenix. I can't remember. Or Without Falter might be from Phoenix. I don't know. Those are all metal bands. So
Dope.
yeah, it's nice because I like metal, and that's what I originally like. That's what I listen to most of the time.
Yep.
So it's nice to get to be creative still in that field without actually being in a metal band, but I still get to have like my input on songs and how things should be and like help create that genre too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so what did you do this week, John?
Just those projects and stuff. Got more stuff squared away for upcoming DF shows, which we play August 21st.
Yep.
At the Marquee with Catch a Fire, Earth Cry, and the Conveyors.
Is it Catch a Fire?
Catch a Fire.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said Catch a Fire.
Catch a Fire. Well, it's generally how people pronounce it.
Hey.
I think it's fire actually spelled out. Hey.
You want to catch a fire?
But yeah, they're a really good band. I believe they're from Australia, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're really cool. But
I
that's
like
Marquee in
Australians.
Phoenix. That'll be cool. It was my first time playing that theater.
Mm-hmm.
I think the biggest theater I've played is the Rialto, and I think Marquee's just slightly bigger.
Yeah.
But that'll be a fun show. And then we play the 30th here at the Hut with Sensi Trails, which will be a good show.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I've been getting that stuff squared away for DF, do another DF, like just administrative garbage.
Yeah.
Working with some financial stuff for the band. All that exciting garbage.
Awesome.
It's not exciting at all.
So
actually.
I know you're dying
my
to
head
talk
hurt.
about the F1 race.
Maybe a little bit. It was so good
I
today,
can see
dude.
it burning in your soul. I can
Yeah, it was really
feel it.
good. So I've been staying up because they're in Britain this week. So the practices and everything have been in the middle of the night, like 3 a.m, 4 a.m. Qualifying was yesterday at 6 a.m. and then the race was 6 a.m. this morning. So I stayed up all night and then watched the race this morning and then slept all day today.
Yeah.
But it was a really, really good race. Lots of action. Vettel and Verstappen got into a crash.
Like a full-on crash?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Verstappen passed him around a corner and then into a straight. And then Vettel's coming behind him. And then when he tried to brake too late when they were going into the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And his wheels all locked up, and then you just saw smoke from the car, and he just rear-ended the shit out of Verstappen, spun him, and then he went sideways over a curb, got air, came back to the track, sparks flew, he slid through the gravel trap, which normally makes you DNF because you get stuck, and if you get stuck, no one can get you out. So if you can't
What's
get
a
yourself
DNF?
out, did not finish.
Okay.
So normally you would probably get stuck in a gravel trap, but he slid through it enough that he could make his way by just pumping the gas to get to the little escape road and got back on the track and still finished in 5th place.
Really?
It was really solid. Yeah, he had underbody damage. He had his power steering went out. Still finished the race. He had 20 laps left too. It sucks because I think he would have been on the podium this week if that didn't happen, but they had Verstappen and Charles Leclerc had a really good battle the whole race. Hamilton ended up winning. Mercedes did. Both the Haas cars DNF'd because they hit each other like idiots. But
well, did they show do they call it a cockpit?
the cockpit cam,
Yeah.
I've not seen the cam yet. Oh no, I did. It's the cam from Verstappen.
Which one was that?
The one that got hit in the Red Bull.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see it.
I'll pull this up. It's really cool.
Show it to me.
pretty
I
crazy.
do sometimes you show me the videos and I'm like, this is kind of cool. But I mean, I'm not gonna pull a John and watch every single
So let's see.
race thingy, you know?
Here we go.
Let me see. Hand it to me.
Verstappen's going for it on Sebastian Vettel. He pulls out late once again, and he's got the job done. Going into Stowe, where Valtteri Bottas has pulled off
Oh,
some
fuck.
ground. Oh, no!
Oh my god.
Vettel's
Oh
gonna
my
take
god.
Verstappen. And under
Keep her
braking,
going.
He just couldn't slow down.
Why are you
And
yelling,
Vettel
first of
and
all?
Verstappen
Because he's
come
into it, man.
together.
I love this commentating.
This is how Verstappen
Why does he sound like Ozzy Osbourne?
It on the right, and Verstappen just steamed around the outside, kept it
Nee, nee, nee,
within
nee,
margin
nee.
to the race.
And boom.
Yeah.
That almost looks intentional,
Right?
you know? Ooh, sparks.
I mean, what was he doing?
Slowing down for a corner. And Sebastian Vettel
Bits
didn't slow
hanging
down enough. If these cars escape without
Wow.
any damage, I will be stunned. The stewards are investigating it.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy. That
Yeah, we
no,
were sitting there, and he had just passed Leclerc, and then he had just passed Gasly, his teammate. It was coming after Vettel, who was currently in third, and he was in fourth. So if he would have been able to get into third, that's podium, and then Bottas from Mercedes still had to pit, so he would have probably been able to work his way into second. And as soon as that happened, all of us on the couch just jumped, and it was, and that fucked my fantasy up a little bit.
That's pretty crazy though. Like when I was watching it, that almost looked intentional. I'm sure it wasn't.
Right.
Maybe he was trying to like get up right.
So I think he was
behind
trying to
him so
take
that
the
he could
corner
move.
again. Yeah. But he just broke too late, and just the wheels locked up, and at that point you can't do anything. You're just a passenger.
He braked it.
He braked it too late, but the wheels just lock up, and then you just they're not spinning. The car's just gonna go. Like, I don't know.
Hey, I can tell you that I had a first happen to me the other day. Can you
first?
put the timer back?
Oh shit! Yeah, I can do that. Anyways, first.
So me and Julia went out to get a drink with one of my friends on Saturday. No, Friday, and we were getting
were
some
snapping me
pizza
that night, right?
after. Huh?
Was that the night you were snapping me?
I don't think so.
Oh. I don't know.
But we went out to get pizza afterwards, and someone threw a pizza at me.
What?
He threw a pizza at me.
Some drunk dude?
Yeah.
What is it with you getting into altercations with drunk people?
I don't know. And I'm not even doing anything to deserve the. I'm
I'm
not being a dick.
Were you at
or anything.
Empire or were you
At
at
Empire.
Oh man.
So this guy was
Dude,
eating
I
his
love
pizza,
Empire.
and I was talking to his friend.
Was
then-
he your friend or some random
No,
person?
just some random person. And so I was talking to like the table, and this guy comes up, and first of all, he starts calling me the F word.
Not fuck.
Not fuck. You want to know why he was calling me that? Because I said that his friend had nice muscles. Like, I'm sorry, I can appreciate a man that has huge biceps, dude, okay? Anyways.
Some people get real weird about that.
So
they
he was
like,
calling me the F word.
mm-hmm.
And then I started talking to his friend who was right next to me. And I can hear him saying some shit, but I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
I think maybe, like, I don't know what happened, but he got mad that he wasn't, like, getting the attention of
The friend?
the friend.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. And so then I was pulling out my wallet to pay for my pizza, and next thing I know, a fucking scalding hot pizza comes flying across my arm like this, dude.
Jesus.
And I'm just like, did this motherfucker really just throw a pizza at me?
Yeah.
So then I saw him storm off like a little bitch, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Throw a pizza
throw
and
a
then just
pizza
run
and
away.
man up, dude.
Right.
You know. So I was like, hold on. And then Julia and Artie were like, no, don't. And I'm like, this motherfucker just threw a fucking
piece of
pizza at me.
yeah.
And first of all, it burned. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not like it was just a. You know how they give you your pizza? It's like
yeah.
straight out the oven, dude.
Yeah.
So I mean, if
Just
it
plate and everything?
if it didn't burn, I probably would have just been like,
Fuck that guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like it fucking hurt. So
No,
I
for
went
real,
over there.
Fuck that guy.
I went up. He was standing. You know where Chicago used to be?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no,
The music store?
Hydra.
Oh,
where
okay, yeah,
Hydra
yeah,
used
yeah.
to be right next to it. So he was standing all the way over. Like he walked all the
Yeah.
way down the street, and I walked over there, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck, dude? I was ready to fuck this guy up because I was so mad, dude.
I
Like,
would have been pissed, dude.
who throws a pizza?
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather you fucking sucker punch me than throw a pizza at me.
Well, not only do you was it hot, now you've got sauce and cheese
I
all
still
over
have
you.
sauce on my wallet. I was just saying that right now when we went to QT. It was fucking sauce on my wallet. I can't get it up. Anyways, that's besides
What
the
did
point.
the Empire? Were you just in the little
Yeah,
like the
just
garage bay,
where
or were
they
you
have
inside?
where they have the
The window thing?
The
Yeah.
courtyard in the
Yeah,
courtyard.
yeah.
So I went up to him. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And then he was like, what? And I'm like, you fucking threw a pizza at me. He's like, oh, it's Jordan, my friend. I'm like, no, but you fucking hit me.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't standing that close to your friend to where you missed your friend and hit you me instead. So then I was just like, dude, I was so mad. And then he started like I don't know. He looked like a little fucking scared dog, dude. And
Well,
he just
yeah.
started, like,
A lot of
defending.
people who do that
He's like-
shit, they get, as soon as the altercation starts, like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And that's probably why he ran away.
Yeah, so then
And
he
he
was
didn't expect
like,
you to follow him.
I was like, so, like, did you have a problem with me talking to your friend? Like, I don't understand why you threw a fucking pizza at me.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, he's like, I didn't even know you were talking to my friend. I'm like, really? You were literally
Dude,
just calling me. I don't want to say it on the podcast.
No, yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
to say that word on the podcast. But
Yeah.
he was literally calling me a gay man.
Yeah, what's a slur for a gay man?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's some bullshit.
And I told him that too. He's like, oh no, I wasn't talking to you. I'm like, who the fuck
Dude,
were you
fucking-
talking to?
Fucking people, man.
What a bitch.
It kind of reminds me of this.
If you're listening to this, dude, he's a bitch.
He's a bitch.
You know what I mean? What a bitch.
It kind of reminds me of this video I just saw yesterday of this this like YouTuber who's like live streaming, and he catcalls this like girl, and he's in Hollywood, and it turns out that she's like 15 or something, and she's with her dad, and her dad is actually a
Ooh.
famous comedian, and he like storms up. He's like, how about you, like, you know?
I've heard of this.
It was fucking like. As soon,
Yeah, I've heard this.
the reason it reminds me of it is because as soon as like shit hit the fan for him, he just starts getting all apologetic
Yeah,
and starts
all of a
calling him
sudden
sir, and it's
you're-
like,
yeah.
he's like, okay, yeah, but you just fucking acted like an asshole. Like, if you're gonna be like that, like,
Fucking man up for the shit
yeah,
that you did.
and face your consequences of your actions. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it wasn't like that big of a deal, but it was. You know what I mean? Like,
no, yeah. Well, I mean,
I
you can't just
literally
throw
did
pizza at people.
nothing,
Like,
and he threw a pizza
Yeah.
at me.
there
It
are
sounds
rules
stupid.
to society.
I feel like I'm in like 5th grade, but I was ready to fucking beat his ass, dude.
well, he was behaving like he was in
Like
fifth
a
grade,
child.
so.
Yeah.
This isn't the cafeteria at
I
your
wanted
elementary
it-
school.
I wanted
Don't
it-
throw pizza at people.
Exactly. I wanted to teabag him. I should have just walked up with a fucking chair like it's the WWE. dude.
And just-
fucking, watch out, watch out, watch out. Fucking RKO his ass, dude.
Just take him and throw him on the table.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah, that happened to me.
Jesus. What a fucking weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Was if you're hanging out with RD2, I don't know if you hung out with him multiple nights. Was that the night where you guys got all like dressed up in your
Was it? Yeah.
yeah?
It was.
Okay,
yeah.
so that was the same night you were
Yeah, yeah,
snapping
yeah.
me.
Same
yeah.
night. It is. Oh yeah. Yeah, we originally went to the Maverick, which there's not very many altercations at the Maverick. It's always when I go downtown. It's just fucking idiots.
I don't even know
dude.
where the Maverick is.
Far.
Never been there.
Really far.
I don't know.
It's far away, sir.
Far away.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways.
I don't go hang out downtown much. I
Good.
go down when I
Don't.
have a show and I hang out at our show stuff, but I don't make it.
I'm just so tired
a
of
routine to go
people,
down.
dude. Humans.
There's
Humans
a lot of
suck.
humans.
You know what else happened to me, dude? This happened last weekend. So like I used to go out both days.
Like Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like recently I'll be like, okay, fine. Like I'll go out one day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll either go out Friday or Saturday. So last week was a Saturday. I went out and I was at Highwire.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying Highwire because I'm calling their ass out right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. You were talking to me about
I
this
went
bullshit.
to the bar. I literally went to the bar 2 times. Got the same thing both times.
Yeah.
First charge was $20. Second charge was $380 fucking dollars.
Yeah, that's insane.
And I was like,
You're like, I did not order that much
no
shit.
way. Yeah, there's no way I fucking paid that much.
Like I ordered one drink, bro.
And so I tried calling them, and apparently they're closed Mondays, which is when I saw my bank statement.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, not that it hurt me for them to charge that much, but it was fucking annoying.
Yeah.
To like not spend that much money and have it like
Charge your account
charge
that much.
much.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna give them fucking piece of my mind,
Oh yeah.
and they're not open. So I called the bank and I was like, hey,
Block this charge.
these
Yeah.
motherfuckers charged me this much. I'm not saying I didn't buy a drink, but I'm saying I didn't
Buy
spend that much money.
Yeah.
And so she was like, okay, we're just gonna report the card stolen then. I was like, okay. So
My
like,
guess is that bartender fucked up and gave you someone else's tab. You know what I mean? Like,
it wasn't a tab though.
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like when they went to charge your card, they probably charged you the wrong tab of someone else.
I don't know, dude, because I don't remember, because I looked at the receipt thingy. I don't remember it
Being that?
being that, but I didn't keep the copy like I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't keep the copy because he put it down on a wet spot
And it was all gross.
and it was like gone.
Well, at
pretty much.
that point, if it's all wet, that ink is gonna get gross, and you're not gonna be able to read it anyways.
Right. So yeah. Hey, Highwire, you fucked up,
Yeah.
and I basically got a free drink, motherfucker. You know what I mean? You gave me a drink, you charged me too much, and I got the money back.
Yep. Well, I mean, what else are you supposed to do?
So-
Like, are they gonna listen to you when you go in and argue? Like,
I mean, if they don't like it, they can fight me. You know what I mean? Not really. I'm not a very hostile person. I'm not. I'm a friendly person.
you're friendly, but
I'm
you
a
like to
lover,
argue.
not a fighter. Okay. Even though I used to like fight for a living. You know what I mean? Anyways,
I think you've got it all out of your system.
I
Now
think
you
so
just, all
too.
you have left
now
is
I just
love.
want to teabag people who throw pizzas
Throw
at me.
pizzas at you.
So yeah. Oh yeah. But they froze my entire account.
Yeah.
Like even
Have you got that shit sorted out yet?
well, I got like my it's unfrozen now, but I still have to wait for a card.
A new card, yeah.
In. So
Yeah.
also it still says like on the old card it has the balance of whatever I was charged from Highwire.
Mm-hmm.
But that money was put back onto the new
new card. Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know if I'm assuming I don't have to pay the other one, but
No, it should all like come through once they send it to you and it processes. Banks take forever to do that shit though.
Another thing before we move on, I have I don't know how to word this because I don't want to give away too much. I have something coming that is kind of a big deal for me.
Kind of a big deal.
But
But
I'm currently waiting for it to get to me.
did you order something? Did you sign up for something?
Yes.
You ordered something?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
I didn't sign up. I ordered something, and I have to see it before I say something. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I would if I knew what you had ordered.
So, basically, if it works out, I'm gonna be ordering more.
Interesting.
And you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Now I think I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing. Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna say too much
Cool.
because if it comes out bad,
Then,
I'm not gonna
Fuck it.
order more.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I'm sorry. They're Moby dildos.
Nice.
Do you know what that is, John?
No.
Do
I know
you
what a
know what
dildo
that
is.
is?
Is it the penis impression kits? Because that's what I was thinking you were
Penis
ordering.
impression.
Yeah, you can like mold.
Yeah,
your
you
own
mold your own penis into a dildo.
You can?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No.
Oh my God. All right. Well, we're ordering those.
Well, if somebody wants a toothpick dildo, you want to clean your teeth out with my dick?
A little toothpick.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yikes.
No. Fact checker, you can look up a Moby dildo if you'd like.
All right.
Fact checker. That's how I'm gonna
Is
call.
it spelt Moby like Moby Dick?
Yeah, Moby Dildo. Fact checker. Please search my Moby Dildo, please. Oh God, I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna Google image it.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah, do that.
I'm scared.
Oh jeez.
Okay, so it's literally the size
Of a human being.
a whale's penis.
What?
me
Okay,
show
hold on. Yeah, let me see this.
Here, I'll show you. It's exactly what you would think a Moby dildo is. It's Moby Dick's dick.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. So if that works out, you're gonna order more of them?
It's the size of that full size man.
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay, how do you know he's full size from the image though?
He's a grown ass man. Look at him.
He's at least 5'5".
At least.
5'5" to 7'5".
Wow, look, it shows somebody using one.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's bad.
I saw that
Is
one.
that a dude's ass? No,
Oh.
that's not. Please, let's stop. We're done. Fact checker! Get it out of my sight. I'm
I wanna
sitting
get-
next to her. Dude.
I know. I want to get a screen of some kind up so when she pulls things up, we can see it
Uh-huh.
just immediately.
I have a TV.
We could
that I'm
probably do
not
that.
using.
Once we move into the other room over there, I think we can do that.
Yeah, I think it's like a 36-inch.
36 inch.
Yeah, but it's like, here's the thing. The reason why I'm not using it is because like an older TV. Like it's
I mean,
not.
it doesn't matter for this. I don't think. Doesn't need to
I'm
be
just
the
telling
most.
you why I'm not using
We
it.
definitely.
Also,
Is it not 4K? We have to have 4K.
I mean, clearly. Let me just take the TV off of my wall.
Yeah,
And just bring it in.
we should use that for
and
sure.
Then it will.
I've got a TV in the garage that needs to get fixed
But we're gonna put it on the floor,
on the floor.
Yeah. like laying down.
On the so it faces upwards.
Yeah, we'll put it under us,
There we go.
like at the table,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can just
Just look down at it.
have a glass table. Ooh, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that. I'm gonna say fact checker.
That way, when something pulls up, we just look down
Yeah.
and you can see it right at the desk underneath things.
Interesting.
Nah, I want it on the wall.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever,
Fucking
dude.
Shoot my ideas down.
I didn't shoot it down.
Usually do, anyways. So
Not true. You have good ideas. Except for that one where you're slurping your coffee in the microphone. What do you think of this coffee?
it's pretty good. What is it?
I have no idea. Austin bought it.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it. It bought the whole
Yeah.
beans, and then I grind them here, and then I use the Bodum Bistro automatic pour-over machine that I love. But it really lets you know when coffee's good or bad, because bad coffee tastes like garbage through it, but good coffee actually tastes pretty good. Pretty sure these are from like Costco or something, though. They're not like, I didn't expect them to be all that great. But they're pretty good.
It's so good, my lips are numb. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Anyways,
Coffee
I'm
doesn't
sweating,
generally
dude.
do that to me.
I am sweating.
Dude, I'm sweating a little bit too
I'm
over here.
dripping down.
We've got the fan on and
my,
everything.
my ribs. Imagine if it wasn't on, dude.
I know. It'd be a sauna in here. Remember that commercial
What?
when the guy, his pants catch on fire and he's like, it's a sauna? I think it's like a Geico commercial or some shit. It was pretty funny. Never mind. My joke went out. Fuck it.
So easy a
gone.
caveman can do it.
What?
Anyways,
I think we're going to put you on the spot, Juan. I'm going to see what
Yeah.
your knowledge is like.
yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a quiz again, I guess, because we did one that I had to answer questions to. This one, though,
Mhm.
Juan is answering.
Mm-hmm.
It's about Supernatural, which I haven't seen any of. So I
That's
have
fine.
no idea. It's
So it's
just
kinda like
it's
the
the opposite.
same.
Yeah,
I haven't seen any Game of Thrones,
I have no clue about anything Supernatural.
so we got to get people to blow up John to tell him to watch Supernatural.
Eh.
There's only 14 seasons
There's only 14 seasons.
and a 15th on the way.
Yeah, I mean, I said I would watch it. I just haven't yet. I don't know. I
Well-
did watch Stranger Things, some of it.
Yeah, you watched the last season and not
I watched the
anything
last-
else.
I sat down when Dylan and a friend was over and they were watching Stranger Things, and they got to the scene when they're in the mall, and they're like looking through the binoculars and they're trying to find like someone who looks suspicious of some kind.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, she
Have you
hasn't seen it.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know like the whole plot of everything. I just know that they were in the mall looking for someone suspicious. That's why I said that. It's like
hasn't seen it.
It's like halfway through the season, I think. I don't know. Either way, I've seen the ending, and that's it.
I'm finishing Dexter, and I can't watch any show until I finish the show that I'm currently on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Same.
I'm doing Designated Survivor right now with Kiefer Sutherland. It's actually really good. It's replacing the hole that House of Cards left in me. Because I loved that show. And then...
Was that with Kevin Spacey?
Yeah, and then shit blew up with that, and then he got kicked off the show, and then the last season was really bad.
Kevin
And then-
Spacey?
yeah. He had those sexual allegations against him. So Netflix canned him. And that was a whole weird situation. It was bad. Rightly or wrongly, Netflix got rid of him. So the last season of House of Cards was not great. So I got sad.
Wow.
But Designated Survivor is really good. So I've moved on.
Got it.
Yeah. But anyways, let's do this quiz and see how much you don't know about Supernatural.
Okay. So, how are we doing this? Are you
I don't
reading
know.
them, Julia?
I don't know.
Or
Julia has them sitting in front of hers right now, so.
So are you...
We can switch off.
That works for me.
Pass
Doesn't
the
matter.
laptop
Switch it
around.
off. You're going to double team me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. So
Here we
hard.
go.
With two of those Moby dildos.
You can start off.
All right, let's see here. Oh. Here we go. The little intro says, but do you really know everything there is to know about the life and times of Sam and Dean?
Sure.
It's time to test your knowledge and find out once and for all. Are you really an expert on the Winchesters, or are you just a fan?
Whoa.
Dun,
Whoa.
dun, dun.
I'm calling you out, Juan. All right, number 1. What is Crowley's human name?
Fargus.
There are 4. There's Fargus, Macmillan, Fergus, McLeod, Fagin, McCalman, Farley, McCamish.
What? Read them again.
Fargus, Macmillan, Fergus, McLeod, Fagin, McLeod, sure, MacLeod, McLeod, Fagin, Mackelman, Farley, McCamish,
It's Fergus McLeod.
Fergus McLeod. Maybe. I don't know how to work this Apple thing. It didn't tell me if you got it right or not. It just went on to the next
What?
question.
Come on.
It probably gives the results at the
At
end.
the end,
like
yeah.
any test or quiz.
Damn it. We might have to find a new quiz. No, we need to know if we're right or wrong.
I'm sure that like she said, I'm sure you'll find out at the end how many you got right or wrong.
Okay.
Number 2. What is Sam and Dean's hometown? A. Wichita, Kansas. B. Kansas City, Missouri. C. Kansas City, Kansas. Or D. Lawrence, Kansas.
Hey, that's where I was born.
I'm going to say Lawrence, Kansas. Son of a bitch. I want to know.
Yeah, I was born in Lawrence.
I think we
I
honestly
did not
need
know
to
that it
find
was
another
in
quiz.
It was
The
set
one that
in
I
Kansas.
did gave us the answers,
The answers right away. Yeah.
Gotta add some zazz.
3. Who or what pulled Dean from hell at the beginning of season 4?
Castiel.
A. Crowley the demon. B. Death. C. Castiel the angel.
Castiel.
D. Lucifer.
Castiel. I want to know.
You wanna know?
We should just stop this quiz and find another one.
Nope, we're already into it.
Number 4. In the episode Yellow Fever, what jumped out of a locker and scared Dean out of his wits?
A cat.
A. A bat. B. A cat. C. a ghost, or D, a demon?
A cat.
Toothbrush. You wouldn't get that because you don't watch The Office. 5. What character turns out to have been God all along? A.
Chuck
Shirley. B. Bobby Singer. C. Castiel. D. Kevin Tran.
Chuck Shirley.
Chuck Shirley. That's spelled funny.
Surely it was Chuck.
It's Shurely.
Don't call me Shirley.
Number 6. How does Sam have his soul returned to him in season 6?
Death.
A. Lucifer releases it from the cage. B. Castiel goes to hell and rescues it from the cage. C. Death gives it back. D. Sam's soul escapes from the cage on its own.
Death gives it back.
It's awful nice of him.
It is.
Wow, that's a crazy picture. Dude's face is like just a big mouth. Where did the Leviathan reside before they escaped to Earth?
Mm-hmm.
A. Purgatory. B. Hell. C. Heaven. D. Another dimension.
Purgatory.
E. A toothbrush.
E. H. A toothpick-sized dildo.
A toothbrush.
8. What is the name of Dean's vampire friend whom he helped escape from purgatory?
Ooh.
A.
Please get this wrong.
Billy Lafitte? Okay. It's all the same last name. So A. Billy. B. Benson. C. Bobby. D. Benny.
Benny
the Jet Rodriguez. Dude, I saw those the PF flyers that they have online that are the Sandlot ones. I think I'm gonna order myself some. They're dope as fuck.
Get it.
9. What is Yellow Eye's real name?
Azazel.
A. Alistair. B. Abaddon. I don't know. C. Azazel. D. Asmodeus. Azazel.
Watch me be completely wrong. Like with every single
You got 0%.
Whatever. I would laugh very hard.
10. The actor who plays Death is also in which iconic Disney film?
Oh, I wouldn't know this one.
Now you feel the pain. I had to answer those
Okay,
dumb
let's
actor
see.
questions last time.
Let's see.
A. Cinderella. B. 101 Dalmatians. C. Beauty and the Beast. Or D. The Jungle Book.
I'm gonna guess Jungle Book.
I don't know.
I can see him playing like the snake or something.
I could
Playing
see
Mowgli?
it. Totally Mowgli.
I've never seen this show, so. 11. What is Dean's favorite genre of music? Soft rock, glam rock, alternative rock, classic rock.
Classic rock.
Those are, I guess they're all rock. It's hardly calling them different genres.
12. Why did God create purgatory in the first place? A. He created it as a holding place for the souls of which he couldn't decide where they belonged. B. His first creatures, the Leviathan, were too destructive, so he created purgatory to keep them locked up. C. The monsters on earth don't have souls, so they can't go to heaven or hell when they die, thus he created purgatory. Or D. To punish the worst of the worst in a place that was scarier than even hell.
B. I really hope they show what we got wrong.
What you got
if we
wrong,
did.
yeah. 13. What is the very first creature that Sam and Dean fight?
Ooh.
A Wendigo. B, Azazel, otherwise known as Yellow Eyes. So we know you got that right. C, a woman in white. D, Bloody Mary.
I'm gonna say a Wendigo.
A Wendigo.
What?
Ah,
Wait.
I haven't
Unless
hit it
they're
yet.
talking about before they become hunters,
I
then
don't
it's
know. Just says,
I'm
what
just
is the
gonna
very
say
first
a
Very
creature
first.
that
a
Sam...
Wendigo. A Wendigo.
A Wendigo?
Wendigo.
Wendigo. Whatever that
Wendigo.
is. Maybe. Did I hit it?
I'll hit it.
Oh, there we go. It's brought us to the end. Here we go. We got the answers lined up. Want to know what you scored, Juan?
Mm-hmm.
85%.
Oh.
Actually pretty good.
Ouch. Ouch.
You are the quiz taker, so
Let
you
me
can
see.
review your answers.
What does it say? Tell me what it says. Oh.
Oh,
Oh. There you go. What is Crowley's human name? Fergus McLeod.
got that
Correct.
correct.
Sam and Dean's hometown, Lawrence, Kansas.
Nice.
Correct. Who or what pulled Dean from hell at the beginning of season 4? Castiel the Angel. Correct. An episode, Yellow Fever, what jumped out? Blah, blah, blah. Scared Dean. A cat. Correct.
A cat.
Wow. Excuse you. What character turns out to have been God all along? Chuck Shirley. Correct. How does Sam have his soul returned to him in season 6? Death gives it back. Correct. Where does Leviathan's purgatory? Correct. What is the name of Dean's vampire friend who helped him escape from purgatory? Benny Lafayette. Correct. What is Yellow Eyes' real name? Azazel. Correct. Oh, the actor who plays Death is by which iconic Disney 101 Dalmatians. First of all, how am I supposed to know that?
Because you're supposed to know the actors.
What is
apparently.
Dean's favorite genre of music? Classic rock. Correct. Why did God create purgatory? The one that I said. Correct. What is the very first creature? The woman in white. I don't even
Oof.
remember that.
Yikes.
So the Wendigo was wrong. So I got 2 wrong.
It's not terrible.
What? Stop covering up your dark spots and try this instead.
Hmm.
Huh?
Huh?
Wow. So 2 questions wrong. Should we try it again?
Same quiz. That way you can get 100.
Here you go. Oh, look. They have a link for comics. Sorry, I don't have a fucking...
An apple.
I have
apple?
I have
An
a
apple.
Mac, but mine's a... Whoa.
I don't have any Apple computers, so I hate trackpads. They confuse me.
You can get a mouse.
I know, but
Hey, do you know the real name of these
this thing.
classic X-Men characters?
Nope.
I might know some of them, but we're not going into that rabbit
But the last
hole.
one was only like 10 questions.
We can do another supernatural one.
Okay.
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 Dude.
Well, while we're pulling up other quizzes, we were talking about maybe bringing up some supernatural things.
Yeah.
Some supernatural things you had in your life
Would you
ever
like
happened to
another-
you? Oh, yes, please.
Another starburst?
If I could reach. Oh,
Catch it.
nice. Good toss.
Do you want one fact checker?
No, thank you, dear sir.
John, have you ever had any supernatural quizzes? Quizzes? Have you ever had any supernatural experiences happen to you in your lifetime? Ever? And if so, what?
It depends.
It depends.
Mm-hmm.
Elaborate.
Like, what do you classify as like Like, have I ever seen a ghost? No.
Any
Is there any-
experience with an otherworldly entity that is not an alien.
Or anything that you cannot
A
explain.
dark energy.
Anything I can't see, because I've got things I can't explain. Does it have to be dark though?
No.
Like, so the only most like prominent thing I've ever had was this this ring that I wear on my right hand. It was passed down to me from my late grandfather. And when I got it, it's a sterling silver ring. When I got it, it was like completely like weathered and gross and everything, and like, you know, patinaed. And I don't know exactly how cleaning silver works. Generally, though, anytime I've ever had to clean like old silver like cups or anything that have been passed down to me, I usually have to take like a polish and go through and really work at it. I got this. I put it on and I wore it for one night, and then at the end of the I wore it to a show. And then that morning, we played the Hut, and then the next morning we had to drive to Flagstaff for a different show. And I ended up staying up till about 4 or so with Dylan and then a couple of other band members from the other band. And like when we were hanging out in the kitchen, I just like looked at my hand, and it's like it was as clean as it is right now. I've never touched it with polish or anything weird like that. Like it just sort of like cleaned itself, and I don't like I said, I don't know exactly how cleaning silver works, so I could have just like sweat everything off, you know what I mean? But it just like now it's clean and it confuses me. Other than that, though, like that's the most like weird thing that's happened, because it's I don't know.
It was from your grandfather.
It's from my grandfather, yeah.
Maybe he was like, "Hey, motherfucker, clean it."
Right.
And he went clean.
But yeah, so I don't know. It's weird. It's got his name engraved on the inside of it, and I have no idea what's on the top of it. Like it's so old that it's just been worn down.
Can I see?
Yeah. It's also like cut. Like it looks like it was cut on purpose.
To resize?
I have no idea.
Like,
no idea, but it that's how it is. So
I used to work with jewelry, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
sweat does not take off tarnish from
silver.
sterling silver.
well, apparently your hand's the size of my pinky.
It's my ring finger.
It looks like it was cut to like make it smaller to fit somebody's finger.
Yeah, I have no idea. Like I said, I don't know what's on it or anything. The
Well, I
only
didn't even
information
look
I
at
ever
that
had
side.
was his name is in the center and like engraved, and then it just says Sterling on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's the weirdest like thing that's happened to me probably.
It almost looks like Darth Vader.
See, I see someone that like is either like praying or is wearing some sort of robe, or I don't know. I don't know if you want to look at it. But now I just wear it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's cool though. I like it. I like it.
it's weird. But I don't know. Anytime I like
I don't have anything passed down to me.
it
from
kind of
family.
it's one of those things where I'm like, I have it on my hand because it kind of like helps me be a better person sometimes, because I'll be
It
like,
also-
what would my grandfather do right now?
Mhm.
Like, so it's just a little reminder.
It also has history. I like things that have
Yeah.
history,
Yeah.
have been places, done things.
Done things.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Juan? Had anything weird happen to
Dude,
you?
I've had so many, like so many
just haunted?
supernatural, like yeah. I thought my apartment was haunted for real one time.
For real?
Yeah. Like I was living in my apartment
Mm-hmm.
and I had just moved in. I did talk about this on my last podcast, so if you are tuning in again, you're gonna hear it again.
I think I might have heard this story.
I'm
on
gonna
that
go through it
podcast.
pretty fast though, because I have so many. You know what I mean? Like I would hear like knocking, like on the walls and shit.
Yeah.
And when I first moved in, I would hear like ruffling around, like from all the boxes and shit. And we were sleeping. This is while I was living with my ex-girlfriend, but we were sleeping, and it was the first night, and it was like 3 a.m, and apparently like she woke me up and was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm fine." And apparently like I was like screaming like in my sleep.
Oh dang.
And but before that, I was hearing like the ruffling around of the boxes that just got moved in and stuff.
Yeah.
And like I thought maybe it was Echo, but Echo wasn't with us yet. Like I had left Echo
At the last
at
place.
my mom's
Yeah.
before until we were settled. And then like it just continued and continued and continued to where like I would hear like something try to open the door, and I would hear banging on the door like somebody was like calling for help, and my dumb ass would go and look. There'd be nobody there.
I mean, I'd probably go and look. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. And then there would be knocking. I would hear whispers. I would hear footsteps on like the hardwood floor. And everything. Like everything was just kind of like getting worse and worse and worse. And then
Weird.
I was at work and I got a call. And I guess my ex saw a figure. It was like standing in the doorway.
Weird.
And I was like, she said it was a woman with like orange hair. And she like walked in. Apparently, she walked into the room, and then like she thought maybe it was her eyes, like playing tricks.
Yeah.
And
She was
then
just
like
seeing
next
something
thing
or,
you
like-
know, it was over by like the wall, like facing the wall.
Yeah.
And then it was like next thing it was at the foot of the bed.
Weird.
And that's when she decided to call me. She didn't even like want to get up to turn on the lights or anything.
Yeah.
And she said like she, and I was at work, and she said that she was literally like looking at this figure while
On the phone with
on
you?
the phone with me.
That's crazy.
And I guess after that happened, it never came back. Everything stopped. All the knocking stopped. Like everything. No
Weird.
footsteps. No whispers. No nothing.
I always like, anytime I hear like stories like that, I'm always like, what did the ghost like want, or the entity or whatever, you know, like what's the purpose of it, you know?
I think
And why did it go away?
I think this one I just
Like-
wanted wanted her presence to be
Known.
because even though we were like, oh, is there a ghost, and we were like investigating ourselves, like trying to like debunk whatever we're hearing or seeing or whatever.
See, that's how my mind usually goes. It's
Yeah.
like, how can I come up with a reasonable explanation from this? Like, how can I find a scientific explanation? Like,
Yeah.
the first time I heard air in pipes, like when they like rattle, you know, in the middle of the night, I was here at this house and I heard it happen. I was like, the fuck is going on in the wall? And then I was like, oh, it's just air in my pipes. Or like, I'll have like over by the washing machine, I'll have this like crazy, like loud noise that's happened to me when I'm up late. And I'll be like, what the fuck is that? And then you go over there and you like figure out like kind of what's going on.
I had
And,
something happen to me recently. This was when I went to Bisbee and I stayed at that haunted hotel. What's it called?
So you're asking for it, basically?
What's it called? The Grand
have no
Hotel
idea.
or something like that. I
No
don't
clue.
know. It's yeah. Fact checker. It's a very haunted, famous
In Bisbee?
hotel in Bisbee.
I didn't even know there was one. Dude,
Yeah. So wait,
there's
no, I'm
a...
not done. So go ahead. I'm just kidding.
No, I say
Well, you would have to elaborate because Bisbee is known for being
haunted.
a cesspool of hauntings.
Mm.
So
Just
there
start
are
reading some of the hotels.
Copper Queen Hotel.
That's it. That's the one.
That is the one?
Bisbee Grand Hotel. You
No,
just
it's the
said no?
Copper Queen.
Okay. Copper Queen.
was gonna say,
That's why I
there's-
was like, just read them because I'll remember.
There's some like ghost town in Arizona too that like used to be like a mining town or something.
So
I
that
can't remember
Jerome.
what it is.
That
Jerome.
is Bisbee. Bisbee has a mine in it, and a lot of people have the misconception that it's haunted because something happened in the mine. But fun fact, nothing tragic has ever happened in Bisbee, so it's actually not clear why it is known for being haunted.
Weird.
But Jerome was also a silver mining town, and I have been there too. And
Is
it
that
was-
the one
it was
that
actually
there's,
pretty
like-
insane?
Is that the one where there's still like buildings up that there's just like there's like nobody there? Like
Kind of, but I mean, it's still a town that people.
it's still a
live
town that people.
in. Yeah. Like I posted a picture from Jerome, and that it had like an abandoned grocery store
Mm-hmm.
on the way up,
Mm-hmm.
and I did the ghost tour out there and stuff like that too.
Hmm.
I'll show you that picture. That's pretty sick. But anyway, so I was at the Copper Queen Hotel, and we were in the room, and two things happened.
Uh-huh.
So I was rooming with my friend, and we were honestly just want to do something different. We just fucking, went up to Bisbee with
Yeah.
a group of friends, and we were talking, and I remembered like the door was open behind her, and then I was looking at her, and we were talking. We're gonna go meet up with our other friends, and then I was like I don't know. I was just looking at her, but out of the corner of my eye, I could see the door behind her was open.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, that door just closed.
Just closed on its own.
By itself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like,
The fuck?
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you close that or no? Did you open it? Is what I said. I think that's what happened. So I was looking at her. I said, did you open the door? And then it closed. And then I was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
How did you do that? Because I was like, how did you reach behind you without me looking and fucking close the door? So then I went over there and I tried to see if anything. I was like, is the fucking air coming in a certain way?
Yeah.
That door was heavy, dude. It was like an old school hotel.
Yeah,
the
the door's like solid
It
wood.
was solid.
Yeah.
And I was like, there was no way. I pushed it barely like this. And then the second time I was listening to a song on my phone while I was waiting to meet up with the other people. And apparently the ghost did not like that song. And I watched. I didn't touch it. Nothing. I watched the volume sign go down on my phone.
But the ghost was like, fuck this
Just
song.
by itself. It wasn't connected to no fucking Bluetooth. It was nothing. I just watched it. You know how you can see the square pop up when you push the button?
Yeah.
It just goes beep, 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 and turn all the way down.
Dang. That's weird.
And it's never happened. It's never happened again. I have the same phone.
That's weird.
There's a theory that when we experience things, it has something to do with because there's multiple dimensions,
Right.
and time is relative. And there's a theory that sometimes the dimensional planes connect at a certain time, and that's why you experience stuff, and then it just goes away. But
Interesting.
I always believe that. But my question is, regardless of that, physically, how can something interdimensionally affect our physical world? How can it close a door? I understand feeling a presence or seeing something, but how can it physically move stuff?
I have no I always thought about it and it kind of depends on what you believe, as in life after death kind of sort of stuff, but then also science wise, if something like string theory would be correct, oftentimes, and I might be fucking this up completely, but usually I believe in string theory, there's two different types of subatomic, building block particles called strings that are the lowest level of sort of a particle that exists in 11 dimensions. And there's closed strings and there's open strings. So closed strings are all attached to our dimensional, so it predicts the multiverse. So all of the strings in our universe that are open-ended are actually attached to our universe, our plane of existence.
Yeah.
And there's open strings that can flow and pass between the dimensions. So pass between the universes. So it's a possible explanation for something like dark matter, where we feel the gravity of something, but it's actually the gravity of another dimension or another universe that's sitting on this plane right next to us, and we're feeling the effects of a separate universe, basically. So I feel like something like that might be some kind of you know what I mean? How you could have a something in one universe affecting the other one, if we do in fact exist. I mean, there's no proof for it because it's not testable yet,
right,
but the math points to that. So if you have two universes sitting, existing, I get.
Well, that's what they say.
They would exist like this or something, like bubbles or whatever. But
that's
if
what
they're
they say,
affecting each other.
That's what they say about the dome. Hey, John.
Hey,
John.
Continue. Sorry, bro.
Can I say something real
No.
fast? Hey, no, but that's what they say about the domes in the Casa Grande.
Yeah.
Have you heard of those?
Yes.
And supposedly it's supposed to be on a different plane that's a crossing into another dimension.
I haven't been there, but I've heard about them.
You know what? I've been there.
Yeah?
And my dumbass. Okay, listen to this.
Oh, yeah, I've heard this story. This
my
is a good one.
dumbass went by myself. Okay, I was like, "Hey, I'm in Casa Grande currently. Let me go look at these domes." And I was like trying to vlog too at the time too. So I went to the domes, and as soon as I parked, right? As soon as I parked, I was across the street, and I could see the domes, and they're creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm
They just have like a feeling about them, or like.
But I was across the street, couldn't feel it yet. You know, as soon as I started crossing the street, I was just like.
You just feel like uneasy about it?
I started feeling like anxiety. You know what I mean? I was just like I was doing something wrong, you know? And so I'm crossing the street. I get over the fucking like fence thingy to get into the domes. And
are they blocked off from anything? You can just walk up to them.
no, you can just walk right up to them, but they have like you can't drive up to them.
There's like a small
like a cow fucking fence thing or whatever. So I walk up to these domes. There's one that looks like a saucer.
Like a saucer, like sitting on it, like on the ground.
Yeah, on the ground. It looks like a UFO saucer.
Like it comes up and then. Interesting.
There's another one that looks like a fucking giant, like fucking worm thing.
Weird.
There's another one that's just a dome, and then there's like another one that looks like another like caterpillar.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Where did they come from originally?
I don't know. I think originally they were like.
Can you look that up? Where those domes came from?
Yeah, I think they're like Native American spiritual grounds.
Interesting. Like who built those though on that land? You know, like.
Yeah, I think it was the Native Americans because they did a story on. Ghost Adventures on how it was a Native American grounds, and then some of the Native Americans would go in there to practice. I think it was like satanic witchcraft or some shit like that.
Weird.
And so apparently, like ever since then, they left the demons inside those domes.
The demons have trapped the dome.
Fact checker.
Trapped the demons.
The domes were built to facilitate the manufacturing of computers back in the late 70s, early 80s, but were never completed.
Wow.
Interesting.
So not Native Americans.
So Ghost Adventures lied to me. Motherfuckers.
Are they on a...
Maybe, I mean, I have it wrong, but they said that they did do, like, fucking witchcraft.
So what's the...
The abandoned facility has become...
It's the dog. The dog's tail is freaking ridiculous.
Abandoned facility has become a place of ritualistic satanic worship.
That's weird. It's like modern day people are doing satanic rituals there?
Well, it was still like it was still like in the 70s, I think, 80s when this stuff happened.
Yeah.
90s.
Weird.
2000s.
2000s. Last year. I was there. I was at a satanic ritual there.
I was there. That's why I went. I was invited. No, but I have pictures so John can see.
Yeah. I've heard of them, but I haven't seen any of these.
So when I was walking around, I just
these are a lot bigger than I pictured.
Yeah. So I felt like uneasy. I felt fucking sick, dude. And I felt like just scared, you know? Like I don't get scared, but like not a lot of things scare me, but I felt
that's ominous as
just
fuck looking there.
Scared to be there. And then when I started walking up to one of them,
all this graffiti
and
shit.
You know how you can see the entrances?
Yeah.
So like I was walking up to one of them and I was like, I'm gonna go inside. And so as soon as I got to like the entryway, almost like a fucking force field, dude. Like I could not move anymore. Like
did you go during the day or during at night?
It was during the day too.
Weird.
So imagine if I was there at night. Like I physically.
Dude, look at that picture of that one. That looks creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
That
you
mouth.
see that saucer one right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't physically move. Like I got there. I mentally I was like, I'm gonna go inside now. Like, and I could not get myself to fucking take a step inside of the dome. And then like I went to go
dude
backwards.
in the walkway way at the end.
Mm-hmm. Where?
Like through the doorway. All the way at the back of that room.
I'm pretty sure
great.
that's the
You
one
can-
that I was gonna walk
Thank you.
into.
That's
The
weird.
entrance. It was the bigger one.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I could not move forward to fucking save my life.
The top of that article says a sign reads no trespassing, but it's evident few have listened or whatever. There's so much graffiti everywhere,
Yeah.
but like they definitely look weird.
So it was like almost like something like stopped
Stopped
me. You know
you?
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I
Something's like, do you
just
think it
could
was?
not move anymore.
Do you think it was something that was like, don't go in here because it's a bad idea, or something was like, you're not allowed to enter?
I don't
here?
know, dude. I'm gonna be honest, dude. Like
Did it feel bad?
Feel bad.
Yeah,
I was scared.
that's weird.
I was scared, and like I've been around, I guess spirits that are not
Uh-huh.
scary.
Yeah,
You know, like I've had a lot of shit that I can't explain happen, and
Uh-huh.
there's a big difference between something that is peaceful
Yeah, yeah.
and something that is not
Yeah,
good, not good. You know,
yeah,
and I like if I would have gone in like I normally I would probably test. You know, I'd probably
Right,
be
right.
like, yeah, let me fucking
yeah.
just
Whatever. Yeah.
poke the fucking lion, dude. Poke the tiger.
Let me poke the lion.
But I was by myself, dude.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that would have scared the shit out of me, probably.
yeah, I was by myself, and first of all, no one to encourage me to make bad decisions, and then also, like, what if like some shit did happen, and then I was just like gone
Just
forever?
dead there.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Dude, freaking, I don't know. I don't say that I don't believe in it, right? But also, at the other
Mhm.
hand, I'm like, I love looking at the world from like science perspective
Yeah.
stuff. So like, it's hard for me to be like, there's explanations for this. You know what I mean? So it's for me, I'm like, is this really happening? What is going on here? Where's the scientific explanation behind what
You see,
what's
I'm-
happening?
I'm the
But
same way.
At the same time,
mm-hmm.
it's like if something weird like that happens, I'm always just like I can't explain it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a weird thing that like I want an answer for, but there
Right.
isn't an answer for, or at least nothing that we have an answer to.
I'm the
yet.
same way. I always look for another reason for
Mhm.
something to be a certain way, or if I experience something, I'm like, okay, what could it have been
Right.
for me to not think that it's to prove it wrong? You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I can't, I'm not saying that I'm an expert, but when I can't, like, it's just like one of those things that like it's just like
Yeah. It's almost like
it's
intrinsic
so
inside you.
weird.
Like-
Yeah, like especially that when I went to the domes, I was like, there is something here.
weird here.
Even if it's not a spirit, dude.
Uh-huh.
Like them saying that it has like you're stepping onto like another dimensional plane.
Yeah. Something
I
weird.
believe that
Uh-huh.
that could have been it, but like, dude, it felt like pressure, dude. Like something was
Mhm.
like squeezing in on me.
Weird.
Like, you know, have you ever had a really bad anxiety attack?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it just takes over your entire body.
Yeah.
That's how it felt, but like literally coming in from the outside,
weird.
like causing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
yeah.
weird. It was like,
yeah.
and
Well,
shit
like with
that,
anxiety, you can like it's like your own brain fighting itself. It's like
Right.
you can understand like a little bit where it's coming from,
Mhm.
and but with that, it's I don't know. That's
and then as soon as I left, I was fine. You know,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
still shaking.
Yeah,
I had
and
like
that's-
adrenaline
and
and,
that's what's
shit. And I
weird.
was like, you know, I had to breathe,
Uh-huh.
but it was gone. Like that feeling was gone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, and I remember like getting back in the car to leave, and I was like, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Like it's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's real weird.
And I was shaking, dude. Like, I was like trying to find like, you know, like my GPS
Mhm,
or whatever. I was
mhm.
shaking. And that shit, like, I cannot explain for anything.
Yeah, that would have scared the shit out of me for
Yeah.
sure.
I've experienced a lot of unexplainable stuff.
Hmm.
So I can't discredit these kinds of things.
Right,
But
right.
anytime someone tells me that they go somewhere that they already knew
Was haunted?
was haunted,
Yeah.
I'm like, something could have happened, but what if it was very minor, but because of the placebo effect,
Right,
you just
yeah.
thought
You
it
expect
was
it to
more.
be haunted. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like when someone tells me some shit happened at like their friend's house, I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, you weren't expecting that. Like,
Right,
you
right.
don't know. But when someone's like, yeah, I stayed at this haunted hotel and this
Mhm.
happened and this happened, I'm like, it could have happened,
Or you
but
could have.
what if you
yeah.
created it in your mind? The brain is weird.
Yeah.
This stuff is weird, and science can't explain everything.
It's true.
Yeah, I
don't know.
mean, I agree with that, but like, I'm not the kind of person to because I have a very, very open mind, and if I go somewhere and nothing, I'm like, oh, I want to see this, but nothing happens, and I don't think that, like, my mind is open enough to be like, it's not true or it is true. You know what I mean? So like, I don't believe that it was a placebo effect, especially when it was something that strong. You know what I mean? I could imagine if like, oh, I fucking heard a rock move, or you know what I mean, or I heard this, or something slammed, but no, it was like a feeling that I wanted to cry, dude. You know, it was so bad that I was like, I can't be, especially when I was trying to go inside.
Yeah, and you like physically got stopped.
Yeah, and I was like, I can't do this. I'm fucking done. You know?
Yeah.
That sounds more realistic though, because it's a feeling, it's an instinct. I'm talking more of like, I went
like
to a
when you
haunted hotel and I heard
Right, like when you
some
saw that door
people, like-
close, or like
Oh yeah. I got invited, and you know, it was so bad that I was invited to one of those photo meets. It was
At the
there at
domes?
the domes, and I couldn't go.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I wanted to, but I just couldn't go.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe we'll have to go.
Can we go do that other quiz before we have to sign off?
Oh yeah,
One
I didn't even
last
look at
quiz.
that.
Dude, I'm down to go again with somebody who I'm comfortable with.
I think we
No.
should go.
Not with a bunch of photographers I don't know.
You can take me. I'll protect you. I have clairvoyant powers.
There we go.
I'm not
Thank
even
you.
kidding. I've had dreams
Yeah?
that came true the next day, like spot on. Freaky.
Are you like
had a dream
Al
that
from
I had
Stranger
a-
Things? You can fight the demons.
Not quite. I've told like entities to go away when they were dark, and they've gone away. My whole family, it's weird. We all experience.
I've had
Weird.
dreams.
Stuff.
I had a dream that I had a mutant baby.
I remember you telling me about that.
You had a mutant baby.
So somebody told me that they were pregnant, right? And
You had a dream that the baby was mutant, or that you had a mutant
so
baby?
basically, you know, mutants like in X-Men,
No,
like
I don't watch
they have
X-Men.
powers. People have powers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're called mutants. So
Did they like fall into nuclear
X-Men-
waste or something?
Can you shut up? So in X-Men, mutants are like frowned upon. You know what I mean? Like people
Sure.
trying to get rid of the mutants. They're bad for the society. Blah, you know?
Uh-huh.
So mutants are like frowned upon. And apparently in my dream, I was a mutant.
Uh-huh.
Somebody told me that they were pregnant. And I was like, is it?
Is it
They're-
my mutant?
It's like so dramatic. It's like, is it? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to live such a terrible life in the society of mutant hating people. Anyways, continue.
You have weird dreams, man.
Dude, I do.
I loved when you told me about the part that there was this complicated war coming on
Oh, yeah,
in the dream, and that your unborn mutant child was fighting from the womb with its powers.
Dude, like, as soon as I woke up, I fucking called her and I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
this dream, you have to fucking hear
That's
about it.
so funny.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, so here we go. Question 1. What car does Dean drive? A,
Chevy
a
Impala.
Mustang. B, a Shelby GT. C, a Firebird. D, a Chevy Impala.
A Chevy.
Correct. This one tells us.
Was dry.
I'm just going to say it. What if your listeners want to test themselves as well? Like in,
Well, they can answer with me. My mom
They
is
can't-
American Pie.
you answer as soon as the question happens.
You know what? You know what, though?
What, though?
What though?
Doesn't matter.
Tuesday.
Oh, man.
Question number 2.
Mhm.
What is the powerful witch's name?
Rowena.
A. Rowena. B. Alba. C. Galadriel. or D, Marita?
Rowena.
Correct.
Yes, I like this quiz.
Because it tells you.
Mm-hmm.
Question 3. What is Dean and Sam's mother's name?
Mary.
Jody, Aaron, Ruby, or Mary?
Mary. Correct.
Yeah.
Question 4. How do you test if someone is a shapeshifter?
Silver.
A. Silver on their skin and use a camera to catch their eyes glaring.
That one.
B. Pinch their skin and see if they bleed blue.
Oh, definitely. That one.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
C. Gold
Nobody.
on their skin and use a camera to see their true form. Or D.
He's dying.
There's no point of even reading that.
Oh
Correct.
my God.
First one.
You are right. Oh, you're going to
Oh,
have to show
that's
him this.
Gabriel.
Damn it.
Saw it already.
Who is this character?
Gabriel?
Is it?
Yes.
Or is it Michael?
The trickster. Gabriel.
Or is it Samuel?
Gabriel.
Or is it Floki?
Gabriel.
Yeah, it's Gabriel.
Correct. Titties.
Who created Supernatural?
Chuck. God.
A. Stan Lee. Nope. B. Eric Kripke.
Bobby
Kripke.
Springer.
Or D. Chuck Lee.
Well, is it, wait, hang on. Is it the
Wait.
show Supernatural or the book Supernatural in the show?
I have no idea.
It just says who created
Oh, this one is
Supernatural.
tough. Okay, the writer is Bobby Springer. I don't know who. Say Bobby Springer. Oh,
Wrong.
you bitch.
Wrong.
It was Eric
Ed-
Kripke.
okay. Yeah.
Kripke.
Kripke.
That's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Good.
It has nothing to do with the actual show, so whatever. Whatever.
This one just says question 7, werewolves.
Okay.
What are the options?
It literally says werewolves exclamation point. And
Yes.
the options are human livers, human brains, human hearts, a human.
What do they eat? Is
I
that
have no
what this
idea.
is?
Let's just say human heart.
Look, it literally just says werewolves.
Nice. That's not a question. Statement. Huh.
Beneath it, it says werewolves, lycans, do they howl at the moon? Do they transform every full moon and only on the full moon? Are they covered in fur and do they walk on all fours? Or are they more human than we may think? Could you spot a werewolf before you became its next victim?
There-
How could you determine if the so-called random killings in your neighborhood are from a werewolf or your average serial killer? Here's one question that may help. What does a werewolf eat? Had to read the whole damn thing.
I knew that it was what they eat.
So human livers, human brains, human hearts, a human.
Human hearts.
A human? No, you're correct. Human hearts.
Correct. And they do look like human, by the way, until they go, but they don't have to. You know what I mean?
And do you do that
And
again?
they can change, but they change. They can change whenever they want.
That's a good werewolf impression.
Question 8, comma. How can you tell someone is a changeling?
I don't even know what that is.
A.
Let me see that picture. Okay.
A. Their true form is revealed in their reflection. B. They have tiny horns hidden in their hair. C. They have no reflection. Or D. You feel instantly drunk when you're around them. Aww.
I think
I need a friend like that.
the first one.
They have little
Correct.
horns.
Correct.
Their true form is revealed.
That one almost got me.
Who controls the hellhounds?
Crowley.
Lucifer, Dean, Cain, or Crowley?
Crowley.
Correct.
Correct.
I'm not a fan of you getting all these right.
She is his mother.
Let me read the question. 10. The 10th question. How is Rowena related to Crowley?
Rowena.
Whatever. A, his sister. B, his mother. D, his cousin. I skipped C, so we're doing it this way. C, his wife.
His mother.
A
Or
toothbrush.
all of the above.
All
That's
of the
weird.
above.
Correct.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Question 11. What is Dean's nickname for his car?
Baby.
Black Beauty, Cherry, Sweet Pea, or Baby?
Baby.
Correct.
Baby, baby, baby. Oh. Now she's turning the laptop away
Yep.
from me.
Question 12. What is Gabriel also known as?
The trickster.
A, Dr. Gabriel.
Nope.
B, the jester.
Ooh.
C, the divine one.
Ooh.
Or D, the trickster.
The trickster.
Correct.
Correct. I like this quiz.
Yeah, because you're getting all of them. What is the name of this Prince of Hell?
Prince of Hell?
Yeah, it's got
Lucifer?
a picture.
Oh. That's he ha starts with an A.
Is that Odin,
Nope.
Michael,
Nope.
Azazel,
Nope.
Asmodeus? Asmodeus?
Yeah.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Question 14. What is so special about the actress that plays Sister Joe? A, she is Jared's sister. B, she is Jensen's sister. C, she is Jensen's wife. Or D, she is Jared's wife.
I know she's not.
Are you getting stumped?
She is Jensen's wife.
Bum, bum, bum.
Is
Just kidding, you were right.
yes. I was like, no way.
No way.
I thought never mind. Whatever. I thought Sister Joe. I know both of their wives are in the show. I thought Sister Joe was a different one, and I was like, whatever. No, just kidding. Keep going.
Question 15. How did Castile come back to life after he died protecting Jack? Lucifer resurrected him. Crowley gave up his soul for him. Dean made a deal with the devil. Jack needed him to be alive so he didn't die.
I think it was Jack needed him to be alive.
Yep.
Ah!
I was really hoping you weren't going to get that one.
Question 16.
Because he just goes into nothingness. And he awoke the nothingness.
I don't even know
And
what
the
that
nothingness
means.
wanted him to be gone. Go ahead.
What makes Jack so unique?
He is a Nephilim.
A,
A what?
he's an angel. B, he's a demon. C, he's an archangel. Or D, a Nephilim.
He's a Nephilim.
You're right.
I don't even know what that is.
Me neither.
It's a half angel, half human.
Weird.
Hmm.
So a demigod?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like Hercules. What happened when Dean and Sam went to get Jack a matching protection tattoo?
It healed itself instantly.
The tattoo artist possessed him. He was upset about the pain. He didn't like the style and refused. His body healed itself and wouldn't hold the ink.
That one.
Correct.
John, you don't like this, do you?
I don't. You're getting too many of them right
Question 18.
because you're doing better on the quiz than I did on that stupid Game of Thrones quiz.
And you watched them.
Well, there were more things that weren't about the show on that one.
That is true.
There's a
If
lot of
there
like,
was
what
more-
actor does this?
Yeah, if there was questions like that, I'd probably
I'd be getting them all wrong.
Like the 101 Dalmatians one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, it made me mad.
Who's Chuck?
God.
Is he Lucifer's vessel?
Nope.
Is he John Winchester resurrected?
Nope.
Is he the creator of the show?
Nope.
Is he God?
He's God.
You right.
He's God.
Yes, I am God.
Question 19. Who is this character?
Showing picture.
Mm,
Raphael.
nope.
No!
Wrong.
Dang
It's
it.
Michael.
Ah ha ha.
Michael. Which Michael? There's so
don't
many
know.
Michaels.
Just says Michael.
Well,
This character has actually been played by quite a few actors,
mhm.
which gives you a small hint as to him at least not being a human and requiring a vessel. If you know what kind of being he is, it may help you to figure out just who he actually is. Is he a demon? Is he an angel?
He's an archangel.
We know who he actually is, but do you? I guess that's the question, isn't it? Name this
Well,
ever-changing, powerful character.
Michael has been fucking Dean. Michael has been
Jesus, how many questions?
so many people. There's been so many people who played Michael.
Yeah, that's the idea.
That is not the idea. I don't remember that one. Okay. Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Remember the werewolves exclamation mark?
Yeah.
Well, question 20 says vampires.
Great.
Great.
I'm just going to read the little thingamajig here.
Go for it.
Shapeshifters are not the only monsters from nightmares and tales the brothers face. Vampires are just as real and just as dangerous. They look like a regular person and stalk their victims with deadly accuracy. That nice
Yikes.
young man you met at the bar or the pretty girl who said hello to you at the cinema could easily be the monster waiting for the opportunity to drain you of your blood.
Jesus.
So,
Sounds scary.
when faced with a vampire, which of the following will not kill them? Decapitation. The cult. Not cult. It's C-O-L-T. The cult. Ingested human blood mixed with Leviathan corn syrup. Exposure to sunlight.
Exposure to sunlight.
Remember, it's the following that will not kill them.
Correct.
Correct.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
What happens when Lucifer gets out of the bad place? A. Lucifer returns as a woman. B. Lucifer is powerless and essentially human. C. Lucifer is turned into an angel again. D. Lucifer never leaves the alternate reality.
Lucifer is.
A woman?
Say it again. Say the second one. Just the second one.
Lucifer is powerless,
Powerless.
and essentially human.
Yep, yep.
Correct.
Boom.
Looks like we're like halfway through this quiz.
Oh
Dude,
my
why is this one so
gosh.
I
long?
don't know.
It's okay.
Like question 22, 23.
Who is Lucifer's true vessel?
Sam.
Sam, Dean, Castiel, or Ruby?
Sam.
You're right.
Sammy.
23. How did Bobby die?
Very, very sadly and painfully.
He was turned into a vampire and shot himself. He was taken by a hellhound that was after Sam. He was turned into a werewolf and asked Dean to kill him. Dick Roman shot him.
Dick Roman shot him in the head.
Correct.
That one almost got me too.
Question 24. What is Castiel?
An angel of the Lord.
An archangel, a demon, an angel, or an enhanced human?
An angel. A regular
Correct.
angel.
A regular angel.
He goes, I am Castiel. I'm the angel of the Lord.
This one just says Crossroads.
Okay, Crossroads Demons.
Deals made in the dark, contracts signed, but what have you just signed over? What will come calling in 10 years' time? Will you hear the snarls and scratches of a hellhound as it searches for you, come to drag you to an eternity of torture in hell? If so, you probably already know what was needed in order to summon a Crossroads demon. So, out of the following items, what is not required in order to summon the demon?
Ooh, this one's going to be hard.
A picture of the person wishing to make the deal, a bone from a black cat, a letter detailing the wish or deal, or graveyard dirt.
Think a bone from a black cat.
A bone from a black cat is not needed?
Not needed.
Nope.
Really?
You need a bone from a black cat.
Son of a bitch.
A letter detailing the wish or deal.
Oh, really?
You don't need that letter.
Oh.
Apparently, if you're going to summon some demons.
I don't know. I've never summoned one before.
Well, now you can if you wish. That way when you show up at the domes, you can bring a black cat bone with you.
No.
Got it.
Question 26. What is Claire to Castiel?
His daughter. What is his daughter?
Jimmy Novak, Claire's father, is Castiel's vessel. Castiel was her friend in heaven. She is his daughter. Castiel, Claire's family.
Flamley?
Family?
Oh, you were
Flam-
wrong.
What?
It
Wrong.
says Jimmy Novak, Claire's father, is Castiel's vessel.
Yeah. That's true. Same thing, though.
Same
I mean,
thing,
technically, Castiel is not her father.
though. Who did Jody take in? Annie and Alex, Claire and Alex, Ruby and Claire, Claire and Annie.
Claire and Alex.
Correct.
They're starting to throw some trick questions up in that bitch.
Who is this character? Showing photo. Is
Kevin Tran.
Is it John Liu, Bruce Young, Kevin Tran, or Elliot Ness?
Kevin Tran.
Correct.
Pie.
Pie. What is Dean's favorite food?
Pie.
3.14?
We're
I
just
didn't
trying
even
to
read the answers there. 3.14?
We're just trying to get this along. I didn't know this one was so long. The other one was like 10 questions.
What is so special about the cult? Question 30.
It can kill anything.
That's not an option. It has witch bullets. It is unbreakable. It can't kill humans. Anything it killed with its original 13 bullets remained dead.
Huh?
What?
I would think that it would remain dead regardless, but
I don't know how to answer that.
I think we stumped him.
That does not sound like a feature of the cult. It can kill anything except for archangels.
That's not an option.
Let's just say the last one.
Correct.
Ah.
You just barely got that one.
Dude, that doesn't even make sense. Remain dead. Yeah, they remain dead.
Yeah, they can't be brought back.
They're dead.
Anything, though. Maybe that means he can kill a werewolf,
That's the only thing that can kill yellow.
a witch, etc.
Who hasn't had the mark of Cain on them? Cain, Dean, Lucifer, Abaddon. I don't know how you pronounce that. Abaddon. Abaddon. Who hasn't had the mark of Cain on them?
What is Lucifer? Alex.
Wrong.
Fuck, is it
It's
Abaddon?
Abaddon.
Close enough.
Tell him what he's won.
Question 32.
Jesus
My
Christ.
gosh. Who
2-hour-long
is the
podcast.
original
gonna get there.
hunter in the Winchester family?
John Winchester.
John, Dean, Mary, or Sam?
Huh.
Huh?
Ooh. I mean, technically Mary.
But,
Well, when the show starts, it's John.
so what's your answer?
I'm gonna go with John, but it's probably Mary.
You were wrong, but then you were right.
It's
Because you
Mary?
said John and I clicked John, but it says Mary.
It's Mary.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Question 33. What is the name of the third Winchester brother?
Oh.
Adam,
Uh-huh.
Alex, John, or Jake?
Adam, I think.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's another fun
Trick
question.
What does it say?
Question 34.
Gin bet.
Ghosts.
Oh. Salt.
That it does. One of the options is salt and burn the remains.
Well, what's the fucking
Burn the
question?
remains.
I'm going to skip the whole paragraph. What is the best way to destroy a ghost? You can't exercise it, sit down and talk to the ghost, work through any unresolved issues, or salt and burn the remains.
Salt and burn the remains.
I don't know. Sit down and talk to the ghost seems pretty logical.
How do you salt
hey,
a ghost?
Hey, can you stop?
How do you salt a ghost?
It doesn't matter because he's right.
No, you gotta find the bones, dig them
Oh.
up, salt, and burn the bones.
So you gotta find whatever the remains of whatever the ghost is.
Mhm.
I would picture someone like throwing salt at a ghost.
Stop!
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 What did Rakshasa? Rakshasa?
Yes. I don't
Disguise
know.
himself
I don't know what
as.
you just said. What did you say? Rakshasa.
Rakshasa?
Let me see.
Rakshasa? Rakshasa?
Okay.
What did he disguise himself as? A magician, a clown, an acrobat, the strong man.
I have no idea. A magician.
Wrong. It was a clown.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is the end. Click to see your result. No, I don't want that. What is happening?
Do you need assistance?
Yes.
I need an adult.
It just took me to a new quiz. Back. What? Look, it literally took me to a new quiz when I hit see the result.
Can you match the Pokemon to...
I have no idea.
I didn't finish reading it.
Well,
Whatever. I got most
you
of them
missed
right.
some of them.
Yay!
Wow. Now I'm disappointed. I wanted to know that.
It was probably 85% again.
Oh my God.
Whip.
Welp.
Whip, 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 whip.
On that note, thanks for listening to our podcast today. This is the Untamed Podcast. I'm John. That's Juan
You're
over
not
there.
gonna plug
You can't
nothing?
see him?
That's
No, I'll
it?
plug it
Don't-
all. If you enjoy listening to us, if you hate listening to us, if you have questions, comments, concerns, people you want to hear on the podcast,
Also,
topics
leave-
you want to hear us talk about, whatever you can badger Juan to go watch Game of Thrones. Send us an email at theuntamedpodcast.wild@gmail.com. That's theuntamedpodcast.wild at gmail.com. You can also find us on Instagram and on Facebook at the Untamed Podcast. My name is John. All of my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat is all John_Human Sounds. You can go find Juan on his social links.
At Juan, JUANALDDD. Also go and review the podcast.
Yes.
Leave a review. That helps a lot.
Helps us out.
Also helps us like kind of see what people actually think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't want to talk to us, just leave a review.
Did you see someone send us a message on Instagram? I won't say who. Or they mentioned us in their story, and they said that they were having an off day and that they listened to the podcast for a little bit and it made them laugh, and they had a better day. And I was like, sweet.
That's awesome.
I like that. It's cool.
I like that too.
Sorry, we are not laughing at that.
Thank you for listening to the
Julia
Untamed
burped at Juan.
podcast. At me. She burped at me.
My main goal was to not burp in the mic, so
You know.
I felt it. Thank you for listening to the Untamed podcast.
Anything else anyone wants to plug before we go?
Julia, you want to spell your Instagram name correctly this time?
oh, okay.
Oh, did you spell it wrong last
I'm
week?
slightly
Oh, man.
I'm slightly dyslexic.
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 Me too.
I can't even say the word, but
Dyslexic.
yes.
And she has to look at it to make sure she's
Yes, so I do have Instagram. That's about it. If you would like to follow me, it is Expiravit. That's spelled EXXSPIRAVIT.
perfect.
There it is. So go follow us. Send us an email. Leave us a review. Hey, Juan.
Hey, John.
I'll see you next week back here.
That you will. Thank you for listening to the Untamed Podcast. I'm Juan.
I'm John.
And we'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Goodbye.